Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's Lair. I am your host, Larry the Chupacabra, and today we're taking a look at another tank destroyer for this, sort of spotlight video. We'll be taking a look at the 75mm M3 gun motor carriage, which was the Tier 1 American Tank Destroyer. It sits at battle rating 2.3, and it builds off of a Frankenstein monster of a tank. And it's actually, despite being in a truck, much like the anti-air tanks up until, like, Tier 2, it's actually pretty good and a lot easier to drive than, say, the M10. Because the M10's got a lot of heavy armor, and its engine is, like, the same. It's a piece of crap. And so I'll be joined today by Mr. Mozzles.
Hello, Internet.
The rest of you will know him as Mozzie Kazi from our previous videos. Are you ready up?
Yes.
And as is usual, after we go through a couple of realistic tank battles, because they're pretty quick at this level, we'll take a look at the armor. I'll give you a hint. It's really shitty. Don't get shot. That's my only advice. Alright, so here we are in the Battle of Kuban. I'm indifferent to this map. I'm gonna have quite a bit of the starter ammunition, which is the armor piercing, which, like, every American tank starts with. Super important for shooting the crap out of some of the later 2.0-ish battle rating tanks, and then, of course, a whole bunch of the armor-piercing explosive round, because that makes all the people in the tank so dead, so very quick.
What's up, Muffins? It's a nice caboose you got there.
Yeah, remember to call me Larry on the vidges.
You know, it's funny. As soon as I said Muffins, I thought, shit, I should have called him Larry.
I mean, I think people on this channel by now probably realize that I have a whole bunch of different names.
You should just call yourself Larry the Muffin Chopper.
Yeah, I mean, when I was recording this other thing yesterday, I, was having a lot of coughing from my allergies, and I called myself, Larry the Chupacabra. Yeah. I was some sort of Cuban Chupacabra. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Funny enough, the actual name Larry the Chupacabra came from, well, I was needing a name for League of Legends, and I was on a Chupacabra kick. I think before that it was a Cthulhu kick. And so I was just like, I'm Larry the Chupacabra, because Larry was one of my nicknames in school. Don't ask me why. I was also called Joey Rutherford Kingsley III, and Chuckles the Clown. I don't even.
I mean, you were probably a pretty funny guy.
Something like that. Literally, the thing with Rutherford Kingsley, I moved out here, and I was sitting there at homecoming, and my friend Viz would later that evening say, you know, Chad is too hard to remember. I'm just going to call you Rutherford Kingsley III. I'm like, yes, because 4 letters is much harder than a syllable, like a whole sentence. So, anyway.
Yeah.
This is, the map here is, we are going to be going, I'm going to switch to my explosive rounds too. We're going to be going down here to what I call the lowlands, and fighting for that enemy cap. And we have another M3. We have a lot of M3s, actually. A lot of M's. A lot of M and M's. But we're going to fight...
Lots of Mars candy companies out here.
Yeah. We're going to fight over trying to get to B without getting murdered. Horrifyingly. It looks like we're actually... It looks like we're actually moderately decent over here.
We've got a lot of people over here.
Oh, hi. That is a problem.
Where? On there?
That I just shot. The thing whose engine is now on fire. I can't tell if... Oh, there's also a guy right up above him. I'll take care of the guy on the ridge. Good news is the explosive ammunition does one hell of a number on those guys. I wish I had the machine gun from the M10. That's my only, like, thing that I'm saddened by this whole thing is the lack of a machine gun. Oh, I'm actually shooting through that T-28 and hitting the Stug behind it.
Yeah, I got the Stug.
Is the T-28...
Oh, look, there's another one, right?
They just came in like a bus together. Huh.
Butt tanks. How absurd.
I mean, that they used to transport them by a train, so it's not super weird. Alright, we've got this boy down here, who I can penetrate. I've taken off...
Did you hit him?
Yeah, I took out his gunner. I'm gonna kill him. One more should kill him. More of pretty much anything. Got him.
Excellent.
So as you can see, this thing basically has the same gun as the M10. It just doesn't have, like, any meaningful armor whatsoever. So if you get shot at all, and if you really want to kill him, shoot for, like, the center of mass in between the two drivers. That'll hit the ammunition and I'll go up like a firecracker.
Oh, hello. I just, wow, that was interesting. Something just blew up in front of me.
Probably artillery.
I hope it's artillery.
Yeah, the other thing is, this is an open-top tank still, and an even more, like, a poorer defended open-top tank. So if you get, like, artillery right next to you...
It's a truck with an artillery cannon on top of it.
It's a truck with a gun in the back of it. Like, if you get any artillery near you, someone in the back of this thing is going to be dead. Alright. I probably should be using my binoculars to be a saucy little wench.
Although, to be fair, there's probably a lot better ventilation in the back for the guys.
True. My farts do tend to stick around, annoyingly. I just saw a dude.
I'm seeing gunfire all over the place to,
Oh, here he is.
So they're right in front of us, over by I-7.
I've seen a guy. I used the binoculars to see the guy we just killed, actually.
Oh.
He's in the back, on a hill, being spicy.
Ooh, they're capturing A. I'm driving in front of you. Careful.
Yep. Good news, I just shot, so the reload would have saved you.
It's just trying not to be that asshole that just hits and runs.
I mean, to be fair, if someone drives in front of me, stupidly, without seeing if I've shot recently, and it's like a life or death... oh, he's dead. Life or death situation, I'm gonna just shoot you, like... and use your newfound, like, body as spaced armor, as they call it. Just use you as your husk, your corpse, as a defense point for me.
Like a meat shield, but a meat shield with a tank around it.
Yeah, but, like, there's more than just meat inside of it. There's, like, the hopes and dreams of young men who are now corpses. It's really a charming thought.
Ooh. Oh, I got it.
That
was nice. He hit me once, I hit him once, he died, and I put out tires.
Yay.
So as soon as I repair my vehicle, in about 5 seconds, I'll be able to take that apart.
I might go help you, because it seems like all the people over here are dead.
I think I killed the one guy that was over here.
Honestly...
oh, never mind. No, there's still somebody on the thing capping it.
Alright, I'm coming. Let's do the thing. I want the world to see. Been shot at too.
Oh, he just shot me. I don't know. We got an album coming out in March.
It's true. Like, we have our Killing Floor special songs.
Including the timeless classic, I don't know.
Jumping through the air like you just don't care.
Oh, no, that's a Nosgoth
yeah,
classic.
but that's one of our classics, you know? I never did make that video. I should do that, like, tomorrow.
Yeah. People will be like, well, you know, the jump actually doesn't do that much damage anymore.
It actually still does damage. I think it's just harder to aim.
Oh, no, it does. It does tons of damage, but it's not the OP strategy.
Everybody dead here.
This tank is definitely a corpse.
This is the other thing that we can do that, like... This is the thing we can do that the M10 can't, and that's go up a hill of this angle.
Hello, there's a guy right now.
Yeah, this M10 was just shooting at something.
That's a dead tank.
Is this kid dead? What even is this? I saw a the M10 was just driving into him.
Maybe, I don't know, there were a bunch of corpses on this hill. Well, we're about to win anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay, it's not Normandy, right?
Yeah, we're in Poland.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not Normandy. So anyway, we're back in here again for round 2. I'm actually going to increase my payload by 2 shots, because we're not really getting shot at. This time we're in the conquest of Poland, in that lovely shanty town overlooking the lake. It's a really nice, serene place to get murdered in when you're inside of a tank. And as you may or may not have seen from that last video, these little M3s, while obviously not as well armored as their M10 motor carriage counterparts, it's the same gun and the same ammunition. It pretty much penetrates anything at its battle rating, and even quite a bit above itself. As long as you know where to shoot things, as long as you're not shooting, like, say, like a T-34 1942 in the front plate, you should be fine. Nothing to worry about there. So this is
or
a
even
single...
an M10 in the front plate.
M10's actually the place I'd... Some guy was saying in the last video, all tank destroyers, their lower glacis is the weakness, but the M10 is actually the strongest. It's one of the 2 strongest spots on the tank. Don't shoot it there. Shoot it right in the middle, in the meat, and you'll just kill everyone. Pretty much a lot of American tanks, except like this one, all of their lower glacis, except if you are a tank destroyer with a rigid shell or a sabot round, you're going to have trouble penetrating their lower glacis because it's like the thickest part of them, because that protects their transmission. Not a terrible thing to protect, mind you. It's just the reality of it. And there's that cute little 2-headed thing that builds into the M3. One head is a machine gun, the other head is a not high velocity something or other, but it's actually just like a rapid fire machine gun type weapon of a high caliber. It can kill you if you're like this thing, because this thing has no armor whatsoever. But aside from that, you're pretty good to go. Oh, I see somebody. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Panzer. Gonna murder your face.
Don't mind me, I'm just sneaking around to their rear.
Oh, yes. That was a beautiful murder. Up. They snicked my engine. And my driver's Yep. My driver's unconscious, but I did absolutely obliterate that other tank destroyer. Oh. Who's over there? No one for me to be worried about. Here comes a cute little T-34. Looking for some hot, sultry murder. Oh shit, I over-aimed. That was bad. But he missed big time. Alright, he's dead. My commander is wounded. Woundebad. But I killed that guy that crippled me. So I feel... oh, no I didn't. He's still back there. Oh, actually no, that was him. He's dead now. Problem solved. What? Something is machine gun. Oh! I got zinged by another T-34. Alright. Alright, so we're going to the conquest of White Rock Fortress.
Oh.
I mean, this one's okay. It's not my favorite by any means. This one's kind of a toss-up for my liking. Alright, so we're here again for White Rock Fort. Well, not again, but we're here in the match again, going to White Rock Fortress in, I don't know what country this is in. It doesn't specify, unless White Rock Fortress was its own country.
Huh.
But this used to be a huge trade route once upon a time, this fortress. And then the river that it's near dried up when stuff changed over time. But now it's, you know, a gigantic castle. So, kind of important strategically at the time for defense. Now we just blow the shit out of it with a couple of rockets from, like, miles away. So, you know, nowadays we wouldn't give a crap. We're back in the M10. We, did some work in that last match. I don't even know what Mozzie was doing. I'm not even gonna...
I was just trying to sneak around and get some kills, but then I didn't see anybody, so I just kind of was derpy.
Yup. So now we're gonna go up top here into the White Rock Fortress. And, you know what? I think our best bet is gonna be if we get into that ravine next to the castle and just be dicks to people. Complete assholes.
Alright, following you.
That assumes we don't just get picked off, like, the first 5 seconds of the match. That also happens.
Well, it happens.
It's like, the
Fair amount
inside...
of the time it happens.
The inside of this is just one big open bowl with a castle in the center. So, bacon does not always occur inside the confines.
I'm getting shot at. Oh, never mind, that was an ally.
He's just being a dickbag. Big old bag of dicks. We got some action.
Big old splintery, diseasey bag of dicks.
Yep. We got some action going on in the castle. Really, the biggest thing you have to worry about in this game, I feel like, is, or for this tank anyway, is tipping over when you go down a hill. Because otherwise, if someone's going to murder you, this thing has no armor. It may be like the front plate here in front of your loader and your gunner is good to, like, stop basic machine gun fire from low-end tanks. But when they get, like, coaxial machine guns...
I'm getting hit by my ass.
You're getting hit on... Is that asshole shooting you? Do I need to kill him? Does he need to get put down like a vermin?
I'm not saying he doesn't.
Is he still doing it?
I just got an armor-piercing shot this way. I don't know
There's
if
like
it
a
was
dude
from...
behind you. Or no.
Maybe.
I don't see anyone back here shooting you.
No, like, I turned around. It's around this corner.
Oh, alright. I also really need to upgrade these American tank crews, because all my research is on my German crew.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, what do we got?
This is a really awkward shot, because I'm shooting at it almost vertically.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, I'm being all gangsta and shit.
Oh, there he is. They're being all gangsta rhymes. Where is my dippy gunner aiming towards? What are you... I don't see what you're shooting at.
He went behind the hill. I think our ally up there might have gotten him.
Alright, I'm gonna zip ahead a little bit and see if we can't find something. Let's see.
I just saw that.
There's no one next to me, so let's just move up a little
there
bit.
He is. He just came up on top of the hill.
I don't see him.
I just smacked him.
Like, I might just be low enough. The other thing that kind of gets me about this tank that's kind of a little bit inferior...
Damage my dick.
The other thing that kind of makes this tank a little bit inferior is the kickback you get from it that kind of throws off accuracy by a teensy tiny bit. You get the same thing with, like, the Zis tank destroyer from the Russians, because, like, the Zis was intended... It's basically an armored tractor, first off. I'm not even making that up. It's an armored tractor with a gun on the back. Similar to how this is an armored truck with a gun on the back. But the Zis was meant to, like, fold down into tripod mode and fire. So, like, the buck you get with the Zis should actually probably kick it over on its butt before it, does anything else. Oh, hello. Here's a customer. I got a T-28 around the side here. Wherever he wants to poke his nose out. Plinko! He's got, like, no one left alive in that thing, and that's the T-28 that is the Russian land battleship. It's a weird thing.
Well, that was close. I almost got hit by that.
Yeah?
Oh, there's another one on the hill there.
I saw him.
Oh, there's
I
two.
just have to wait till he hops down. There's a guy who came down, and he's gonna try to flank around.
That tank's on fire. I'm gonna shoot this one instead.
We're
that
fighting
one's
like
dead.
yeah, we're fighting like a combination of Germany and Russia. And I just lit that guy on fire, but his momentum kept him going. This isn't a terrible place to be a dick to people when you're fighting for the mid-cap, because, I mean, they gotta come
Another
through
one.
here. I'm coming. I'm trying to get to, like, a spot where I can shoot them when they're hiding behind those rocks in front of you. He's running. He doesn't want any of this biz. Is that Zis dead?
The one that's on the hill there, yeah, I shot. Oh, shit.
Or are you getting shot
Just got
from?
hit. North.
Up.
Oh, right in front of us.
He's behind the rock. Let me finiggle. Schmiggly biggledy.
Oh, no, I got hit from the back.
Oh, did that ding-dong shoot you? 'Cause there's a dude behind us. Like, on our
No, there's
team.
two tanks. There's two tanks back there. I don't know if they're ours or not.
One of them, one dude shooting at that, this is ours. Oh, shit. I just got zinged by a T-28. Was it the one from behind? It was.
Yeah. We are in. Oh, it's my favorite map, Muffins. I don't forget this one.
Yes, we're going to end out our episode here today in the conquest of the jungle. I have no... This is probably like somewhere in northern Africa.
Yeah, the rumble of the jungle.
See right here, we got like this, I don't know what you'd call this. Kind of looks like a drainage area. It drains into the watery area. We're gonna go up here to A, and, rather than take A, because we're tank destroyers, we're supposed to provide supporting fire. We're just going to shoot at, people who are coming at it from the north.
Sounds good to me.
We gotta get a nice hull down position for these things, really. Actually, you know what I want to try with these things that I never have? Try and plinko that destroyer in the back there. Doesn't do shit. Oh well. At least I got my, explosive armor penetration shell equipped, and I see a bot cresting the hill. Maybe that's a person. That looks like a bot. That's a BT-5. You can usually tell because bots are usually like the bottom rung of whatever tier you're in for like tanks. Though they can be in like Panthers and like Jagd Panzers and shit. I don't think I remember them ever being in American bot tanks, but I could be wrong. They could do both, presumably. I'm not super happy with my positioning. I'm gonna try and sneak up along here.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing up around north more.
Because the problem with this map is just like, unless you're spawning way up north and you're swinging down from the south, it's really hard, especially in these tanks, to find a really good position where you're not gonna get the crap shot out of you immediately. The other thing is, I don't think a lot of enemies are going to swing up from northward, because they have a pretty direct shot to that cap point over that hill. There's like a little down and out lake you can drive through, and directly from there is a ramp that leads upward to that cap point. So, kind of tricky, but we'll see if we can hold them. See some shots coming from over towards that ship. Nothing's meaningfully popping out at us. The other trouble is this thing, I'm sure, could probably drown really easily, this car driving through water of any variety. Alright, I see somebody shooting from on top of that atoll little hill. I think that's one of ours. Yeah, that's one of our guys. I was gonna shoot him in the face. That would have been slightly rude. Oh, we got
More than
contact.
somewhat.
That's a cute little Zis.
Yeah, sure, that's not one of ours.
It's not. We don't have Russians
shit.
on the team. He's dead.
It's dead.
I was The trick with the Zis is it's a tractor with big, like, accentuating gas tanks that are on either side of the back. So if you can shoot it in the butt, by all means, it'll make it go explode.
Most tanks, if you shoot them in the ass.
Yeah. Some tanks later are a little bit harder to make explode for, I don't know, maybe it's like a realistic reason. Maybe they actually properly use diesel or something, less likely to go boom. Which is a primary reason.
Holy shit.
Stuff is happening here. Yeah. I'm gonna try and sneak around this rock over here while you boys assault the hill. We can place our flag up there. I'm sure we can get a team of people to go do that.
There's a flag.
You know, like the Vietnam conflict, placing the flag on the hill.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you meant like capture the flag mode or something.
Not literally, no. The other thing is, there's a broken down ship back there that you can actually, like, shoot and kill with, like, explosives.
How is the hostile team capturing A when we have 3 people on it?
Dude, I don't know. This game can be really, really derpy sometimes. I'm not able to really kill anybody over here. I think everyone's kind of figured out that's a dumb plan. Oh, what is shooting me?
Artillery.
No, it's an SU-122 someone let sneak through.
Where is it?
It's on the river from where we came from. I'm actually going to just declare this is going to be the end episode and do something. Let's see, what's my best bet? I'll go in with the M5A1. Yeah, as you guys can see, we'll just conclude the episode here. Well, not here, but this will be the last realistic fighting mode. It's a great gun. It's got great penetration. It's pretty mobile because it's in the back of a truck, so it's about as mobile as any truck is going to be of the era. And at the same time, it's very vulnerable to everything from machine gun fire to, like, if you even clip that thing with a high explosive round, it is gonna go up like a firecracker. So, yeah, I mean, it's a solid, sturdy tank. It does all kinds of delicious things. Don't be afraid to rock it or a tank destroyer. You don't have to wait till you get the M10. It is, honestly, I actually kind of prefer it for this level of play. If you're playing against a lot of lower battle rating tanks in the match that you're in, simply because it's got a lot more maneuverability, a lot more versatility, and I just find it a lot more reliable in general as a vehicle. Alrighty, so now you've seen some of the gameplay. We'll end this off by talking about the armaments. Clearly, this is an armored Jeep. It's meant to withstand slight machine gun fire, and it does that pretty well. But if we look here, the front of it, it doesn't even have like 10 millimeters of rolled homogeneous armor. The top of it is, I mean, it's really, most of it is all the same amount of armor, except for this little T here is like 12 millimeters. The top here, this front little plate that protects your gunner and your loader, is 12.7 millimeters thick. The sides are only 6. Pretty much all of the meaningful armor on all of the sides and everything is just 6.35 millimeters thick, so you can't really withstand getting shot from any type, any caliber tank cannon. However, you can withstand basic small arms fire of like a coaxial machine gun, or just a machine gun in any old tank. Your people are situated, as you would imagine, just 2 guys up front in a truck. You've got your commander up front, riding shotgun. You've got your driver, then around back you've got your gunner and your loader. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty standard. If you want to kill it right off, just shoot it right through the engine block or right between the driver and the commander, and you'll hit that round of ammo in the back of the truck. There's also some in the back on the floor, but depending on how much of an ammo load you got, you're probably not gonna hit that. I'd say most of the ammo is going to be right there in the middle. So yeah, it's a sturdy tank. Or not, it's not really a tank, it's just a self-propelled gun. It's a gun in the back of a pickup truck. You can do quite a bit of work with it. It penetrates just about everything at this tier. However, it is very vulnerable to everything. So yeah, it's a sturdy little thing, and then that builds into the M10, or where is it? M10 GMC, which goes to the M18, which eventually gets into the M36 and the T95. And what is the M36 is a... Actually, this just looks like an improved version of the M10. Alright, cool. So you do get to work up to something that kind of looks like the turret of a Panther. So until next time, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. You can suggest tanks for this series if you have a tank you want to see. I have a lot of German tanks, and I have a lot of Russian tanks yet. And we could definitely check them out. I'll probably just pick tanks I actually am decent at playing to check out otherwise. So, like, subscribe, say hi to Mozzie in the comments, and we will catch you next time. Bye, everybody. I'll also drag Mozzie with us in future episodes.
Yes.